Hey, if you're a family member of mine, this episode may not be something you want to hear. We talk about things of a sexual nature. So please, if it's going to be weird next time you see me, like looking me in the face because you know some stuff about, just turn it off now. And there's, everyone in my immediate family, but also extended family. I would prefer if you didn't. And if you do listen, you know what? Never bring it up to me in person. Thanks so much. Enjoy today's heavy friending. Is that okay?
I'm here too.
I know.
I'm a person too.
Well, did you have things? Because I feel like you don't care.
I was going to say to my family, please do listen and learn more about me because we're open with each other and we don't hide our lives from each other.
It feels like
and so that's what I wanted to say was that please do listen. And to Joe's family,
you don't have to tell people to listen.
Please do. And to Joe's family, please do listen.
Well, I hope they already turned it off.
So you can know more about me.
And again, my family, do not listen to her. Why would you listen to her? You don't know her. I'm your family member. Listen, family.
Listen, family. You said listen, family.
Yeah, I know. So what?
This is heavy friending. I'm friending you so hard. An alliance slowly forming like a boner in my heart. So if you wanna fucking friend me, better give me all you got. No, I don't take this lightly, cause it's heavy. Heavy friending. There is an eagle flying.
Yeah!
Hey, you little bad listener. Oh, you've been a bad little podcast listener, haven't you?
You're a little smelly. You should shower, you dirty little prick.
Oh, you're dirty and you're asking for it, aren't you?
Ew, look at your little butt.
Yeah, you want to be punished. Oh, you want me to slap your little butt?
Yeah, you should wipe that little butt.
Yeah, wipe your butt, skid mark little bitch.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to Heavy Friending.
Guys, we're so happy to see you. We're sorry what we said earlier. But that's just something that people like.
It's a kink people are into. We're all different. We all have different things that turn us on and get us going.
And we're discussing that today. It's Joe Barlow.
And Laura Lee Bishop.
And
this is
we're
Heavy Friending. Yeah, your favorite friendship-based podcast.
Yeah, we've got such a fun show.
Yeah, it's going to be wild. We're here with a very special guest, and this guest is a friend of mine. We met recently, just hit it off, and we've since FaceTimed. We've had phone conversations. I don't have phone conversations with people usually. I feel like I've only called you to say, hey, I'm outside.
You called me?
I've said, hey, I'm outside. Hey, come on. Or I've said, hey, I'm outside your window. Open your blinds. Or, things like that. But we don't ever usually have conversations.
Yeah, it's quick.
Or, hey, the call is coming from inside the house or something.
Yeah.
It's quick. It's not, we've had conversations. We've had coffee. We've had drinks. Hell, she's going with me on a trip tomorrow to fucking Houston.
What the hell?
And I didn't invite you.
Let's bring her in because I'm pissed.
In. Yeah. Hey, who are you?
I'm Sam.
And Sam is here today because Sam used to have a very special, unique profession.
So I used to be a professional dominatrix.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna put one of those hits, those like hits in there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'm assuming that there's some weird relationships and friendships that go on.
Yeah, and I think some of my best friends I made from being a dominatrix. Mm-hmm. It's a wonderful community of women who like to play with men's minds.
And that's kind of, a profession after my own heart, really, because I personally hate men and would enjoy to hurt them. I mentally am hurting them all the time. And so I feel like maybe it's something for me. And so maybe I'll find a new profession out of this too with this conversation.
I mean, it's not about hating men, Laura.
But I do hate them.
Yeah,
and this would be a good outlet
would
for me.
Would that help her in this industry?
I think it would.
I mean, maybe in the beginning, but really you do have to come from a place of compassion with your clients.
Okay, so it's a no-go for me.
Yeah. I mean, you are doing things with them that are very intimate that they don't share with their wives, their friends, their therapists. So you have to really care for
What
those.
if it was just I did a specific thing, like I just slapped their penises with a whip really hard. I was like the whip girl, who just whipped penises all day.
I think if you were just going to start doing that kind of S&M fetish play, just start with foot stuff. Do you have big feet?
Just a regular size. I mean, I'm 5'10" and 3/4.
Well, what's the size of your
size
shoe, though?
9? Size 9.
Yeah,
It's like a regular.
How big's a woman's 9?
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's why people are confused about the things you say that are sizes.
What do you mean?
And just you don't make sizes with your hands because
What?
it's going to disappoint people. Okay. And I don't want that to happen to you. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to regroup because Joe's a little bit flustered. Cheeks are red. He's not saying much.
It's
truly,
working.
it's kind of crazy because he usually is just jib-jabbing.
I don't.
Yeah. Shut up, you bad little shit.
See,
little
that's
bitch.
what I'm afraid
Yeah.
of, both of you.
You like it. Say you like it.
Say you like it. Say it.
I like it.
Perfect. All right, we're going to take a quick break. And when we get back, we're going to dive into this little tight little hole.
I like it.
That my timing was better that time. Ah!
Now say it again, you little snake.
Joe Barlow is a big fat turd.
No.
And he loves
You need to learn your
You
place.
hit like a girl.
Watch. It's not funny anymore, okay?
It's funny because it doesn't hurt.
Where do they need to go? What's the website? Say it.
Oh, it's patreon.com/heavyfriending/Joe Barlow is a turd /
It's not dip. I wasn't really listening. Sorry. You were saying?
patreon.com/heavyfriending. I believe if you go there, you can pledge a monthly amount of money to Heavy Friending.
Call me by your name.
Laura. Hi, frienders. We're back with Mistress. Oh, I don't know what's your mistress name?
I used to go by Mistress Cecilia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What about Mistress Kumquat? I feel like that would be my name. It's probably common, right?
I don't think you'd get a lot of work, honestly.
Mistress Kumquat?
Yeah, it's just not alluring.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, it gets me going, but
Are there men? Can I be one too?
Yes, you can, but
What would is it master?
you would be a master.
no, you
but
would be a mistress. Let's be real.
the majority of paid masters, their clients are gay men. So if you're into that.
All right. Sure.
So let's get into the dungeon. Let's enter
Let's get
this.
into the
So the
dungeon.
dungeon is. Does the dungeon look like a dungeon?
It does look like a dungeon, not from the outside. It's hidden all over New York City, around the world. They're hidden, and you just kind of have to know where to go. And
Is there a password?
there's a whole buzzer system. You have to call from a block away, and then they give you the address. And yeah,
The password is kumquat, though, probably, right?
yes, definitely.
Okay, cool. So is it dungeony? Like, is it dark in there? Is it damp?
Is there like a constant drip leak in the corner?
And are the walls made of stone and candelabras?
Oh yeah.
Are
and
there-
like in the distance you hear screaming.
Yeah.
I mean, yes to the last thing.
Whoa.
Okay, but no to everything else. That's a
Yeah.
bummer.
I mean,
okay.
it's dark and you hear distant screaming or giggling. There's a
What if it was
lot
like-
of giggling in the dungeon.
That makes sense, though.
Yeah.
What about turtles that are eating pizza?
Oh, nice. What about a big rat who's like teaching you Anna?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would they like us there?
Yeah. Do they do co-ed? Do they do?
I do a lot of couple sessions, or used to.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I love those because a lot of times you'll get middle-aged couples who, like, the husband decides that he's into something kinky later in life, and his wife will come along and I'll teach them how to play with each other and be with each other intimately in a new way.
Oh my God, this is right up our alley, right?
Yeah.
Joe? Me and you.
What exactly?
Well, just to spice things up for us because we're getting stale.
That's
you know?
true.
Yeah.
We're friends now, and it's like, where do we go from here? Well, hey.
Yeah, we're just going through the motions at this point.
Yeah,
It's like,
let's
another
spice it up.
Patreon. Oh, another
yeah,
intro.
exactly.
We do the same things.
Yeah, exactly. So we need a little spice.
What is the entry point? Like, what's the first thing people might usually do?
So role play is a big one where you're not really getting into anything like spanking or whipping.
We're already there.
Yeah.
Joe.
But
What?
just
Me and
basic
you.
role play.
With spanking?
No, we role play with each other.
Oh, we do that a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that every time we do it, he always covers his lap. And so I think that maybe we're on the way.
Can you just made me look at his crotch?
She didn't make you.
It's just
You influenced me.
I think I
Heavily.
Sorry about that.
Sorry,
Just a-
mistress.
oh, sorry, Mistress Celise.
Selena.
It's Cecilia, get
oh,
it right.
Cecilia.
Shit. She's going
Oh,
to
see,
beat
she's
you.
like, you little bitch.
Yeah, is it hard to not bring your work home with you? Where you're like,
yes.
shut the fuck up.
Actually, it is. I mean, I'm a lifestyle kink person. Kinky in the bedroom at home. So yeah, it is. It's hard to separate work and play.
Do you have when you're at home with a intimate partner,
Or partners.
or partners? Sure, sure, of course. Do you assume that role, or do you do the opposite? Because a lot of people who are very dominant in certain aspects of their life are usually more submissive in the bedroom.
It really depends on the person. I'm a very sexually open person. I like a lot of things. I have a ton of kinks, and it really depends on my partner or partners and what they're into. And I kind of play off of their own kinks, their strengths, their weaknesses. So sometimes I'm dominant in the bedroom, and sometimes I'm not.
Tell me about friendships in the dungeon. Were you friends with your fellow dungeon mistresses?
Yeah, I made a lot of friends in the dungeon, and even with certain clients, after a while, we would become friends and hang out outside of sessioning. Yeah, you do connect with people. I think that sex, sometimes we just see it as such an intimate thing that you only do with one partner. But I don't know. I fuck my friends.
I would have expected. Well,
Okay.
all right. I'm going to gloss over that.
And I'm
real
not going to
quick.
look over at Joe because. But
I know.
Well, you're married.
please tell Joe.
I'm
okay.
not trying to.
Okay.
You booked Sam to come. This isn't my.
Why'd you just say come like that?
Yeah,
It's
Joe, let's talk about you.
disgusting. Yeah.
There's not much to say.
Well, I was listening to the butthole episode, and
What was said? Because that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
so I recall you. Well,
You are under oath, so if you're
Yeah.
lying.
Yeah, you are under oath.
I recall you being kind of intrigued by ass play, but
I recall
slightly
that.
Remember
scared.
I recall that as well.
And you wanted to know.
Oh,
how,
I think I remember
yeah,
this.
and
Okay.
and you wanted to know how much of a finger has to go in your ass to find your prostate.
I guess that may have. The
Just
whole
one?
thing.
The whole index finger.
The
Okay.
whole finger.
But you can hook it,
Okay.
and then you can milk someone's prostate.
What?
Okay, let's
does-
get into that.
Well, what is the milk? Is it milk colored?
It's
Or is
cum.
it? Is it
Do you have?
what? Where is it? It's coming out of my butt.
No, it's coming out of your front.
Out of your penis.
Yeah.
You
You
have
can
one,
milk
right?
it from the back.
So that's the amazing thing about the prostate,
That's
which
going on the highlight reel, brother.
I wish more men got into ass play, because you have a prostate and we don't. And you can milk it from the front and the back.
Okay.
And that sounds like a song I should write. You can milk it from the front and the back. Something like
It'd be
yeah.
a depart. It
It'd be
sounds
more
like
like a
different
milkshake
genre.
brings
Yeah.
all the boys to yard type of thing, but with my own little spin on it.
Okay, so you're hooking in,
Yeah.
and then that's
Sim-
how you're milking it. so
Similar
the
to the
prostate's
G-spot.
behind me.
When you hook in, is it that they're looking at you and you hook in, or are you doing it from behind and you're hooking in?
Yeah.
So
Where's the fish and where's the steeple?
Is the prostate up
They're
towards the
bent.
abdomen or towards the back?
It's towards the abdomen. They're usually bent over.
So wait, so then it would be
you're
towards the
facing
back.
their ass.
There's
Yeah.
two buns
So it'd be towards the
here,
back, like
and then
this.
it's like this, and
Yeah.
I'm hooking that way. I'm not hooking that way.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh God, don't hook that way.
So we're
don't
hooking
hook that way. Always hook this way.
towards, like outwards.
Yeah, always hook this way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
towards yourself.
It seems
towards
intuitive.
It is
Yeah.
intuitive.
Intuitive. It's like,
Yeah.
you know.
I think
know.
it is important before you get into ass play to clean thoroughly back there.
Okay.
But also like, yeah, a little poop on your finger is fine.
I think I think I said that.
You
to
have said that, but I just want to reassure both of you that and
You could even wear a glove or something.
You can wear gloves. Sex is dirty, but we
It
do
is.
it because it's fun.
I feel like with Joe
Dirty
though, it's
deed.
not that dirty. I feel like it's like a hole cut in a sheet. You know what I'm saying? Hole cut in a sheet.
hey, that's kinky.
Nobody sees each other. It's like
It's like
Mormon
religious
kinky.
Yeah, it's religious role play.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
Yeah,
If
I don't
that's
know
what
if
he
his
wants
is
to do.
religious role play. It's just more of a
Well, a lot of the women say it's a spiritual
experience.
experience for
okay,
them.
that's interesting.
Don't ask
didn't
them,
know that-
though.
I
Don't
didn't know
ask
that-
them. They won't say
I
it
didn't know that
out
fleshlights
loud.
could talk. That's interesting.
Well, if you listen.
They have.
They whistle.
Yeah, you have to want to hear.
Okay, so I think I'm curious about so many things.
Yeah.
But I think one of the things that I'm interested in is it the kind of thing like, you go to the gym and you have a game of recreational basketball and
Why'd you have to say recreational basketball?
well, it's just casual, like, oh, we're meeting up.
Just
and it's a
just have
basketball?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
basketball.
well, it's a recreational league. So
That
we
was
have,
stupid.
Well, okay. We all have T-shirts for our different teams. So I'm in the locker room with opposing players. That's what I mean. If it was a professional basketball game, we'd have our own locker rooms.
Okay.
The recreational, we're
But
all
when
in the
you
same
said
locker
when
room.
you go to the gym, it was just assumed that you
Okay,
wouldn't be
just
professional.
please let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
Get to the point.
Thank you.
I don't like what's happening.
You shouldn't, but you will.
Exactly.
This is okay. So they're in the bath, and like in the locker room, you can kind of joke around with like the other guy from the other team. You're like, oh, hey, good luck. Then you get on the court, and it's like all business. You know what I mean? So is it like if you run into your clients beforehand, is it like, oh, it's all cool, or is it like as soon as you enter that space, like you're the boss? You know what I'm saying?
You're saying, is she always in character?
Well, yeah, and is there always that
Is she
like
method? Is she method?
you see a teacher out of school sometimes and it's jarring because you're like, oh, it's just
Yeah.
like weird. You're like normal,
Yeah.
but like, are you sort of like a little bit always dominatrixy?
Yeah, I think I'm always a little bit on, but as far as a client coming in beforehand, I'm myself. If there's a certain role that they want me to play, I snap into it when our time starts together. But yeah, I think I'm always just a little bit.
What's your favorite
Like
sort
this.
of scenario? Your favorite role? Your favorite?
She's smiling in a little mischievous way.
Warden.
Oh, prison warden.
Oh, yeah.
Do you
Whoa.
have a, what do they call it? A bobby stick, or whatever.
I don't
got-
think the
Yeah, when the
warden
thing they
has
whip,
that.
when the thing they hit him with and hurt him with.
A billy
in
club.
London.
Billy club.
I have
Yeah.
one of those. And do you put it in people's butts?
So overall, I only do butt stuff at home with the people that I love.
So this is good to know.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you would. How about we say something and you say if that's something you would do as a dominatrix?
Okay.
Okay. So
I like this game.
You would whip someone.
Yes.
Slap them across the face.
Yes.
Find the prostate.
No.
Okay.
Spit on someone.
Yes. Even though it grosses me out.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'll do it.
Get a big jug of Gatorade and pour it on them like it's like they just won the Super Bowl.
That
Absolutely.
sounds like your dream, though.
It's a lot of sports
Yeah.
references for me because I'm kind of an athlete.
Well, okay. What about? There's no penetration, though, right? So you can't,
Okay, so this is the misconception with being a dominatrix. We don't get naked. We don't have sex. It is a sexual fantasy that we are facilitating, but So any kind of penetration, it's not something I do. There are people that do it. It's not technically legal, which is one of the reasons why I don't do it.
Okay. You brought up not naked. So what are you wearing? What are they wearing?
Okay, Joe, calm down. All right. Come on.
Speak slowly.
Okay. This is where the 70s porn music comes in.
She's heard the show, yeah. But really, right? Do you wear the same thing for everyone?
No. I have a huge array of leather and latex and lingerie and corsets and high heels, and it really depends on what they want. My favorite client is the one that's like, wear what you want to wear and do whatever you want to do to me.
Ooh, well, that seems like the
Interesting.
spirit
That's
of it,
scary.
right? Don't you think?
No, that's
Well,
really scary. Don't ever tell a dominatrix that
you
unless
can
you
do whatever.
mean it.
So what
Do
do
you
you
ever
do to
burn
this
anybody?
guy?
Yes.
With what?
Hot tea. Hot tea.
Wax?
She makes the tea too hot. And when she gives it to him and they sip it, she's like, you stupid little
This
bitch.
fucking pizza.
You would be good at that.
Lord,
Calling
be
people a
so
stupid
good.
bitch is like what I want to do I do that all day.
Yeah.
And out loud. Sometimes I say things out loud in the house and I'm like, you stupid fucking asshole, you little fucking bitch.
You're totally getting someone off right now who's listening at home.
Oh.
I hope not.
You definitely are.
They're not paying enough for that. Listen, if you are getting off to this right now, you better be a patron.
Patreon.
And I want you
Yeah.
to be on top tier status, okay?
Yeah.
And if you are, we can talk too about
Right. She can
private
abuse
episodes.
you,
Yeah.
with using your name.
Yeah.
Hey, Phil.
I'm going to say this. If somebody donates
Here we go.
$50,
This episode's going to blow up.
I will record a 10-minute. I will berate you for 10 minutes. I will fucking lay into your tight little ass for 10 minutes straight.
You could get more than $50. I'm just saying.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay. All right.
What should she ask
Yeah.
for?
What should I
For
go
a
for?
10-minute tirade.
A 10-minute sesh.
Are you doing video too? Or just
No,
audio?
just audio.
Video's extra.
Oh, video. Yeah. We'll talk about. We can talk later about video.
Yeah, because sometimes you can go on these sites and it's like $2, $3, $4, $5 a minute.
Holy. So you multiply 5 times 10. I mean, that's
Oh,
practically
whoa.
not
Oh,
countable.
whoa! What are you going to do with all that coin?
So that applies to me as well. If
There's
anyone
a
wants
site
to
I
hear
could
me
go
call
on, and I
you,
could literally just like
names.
tell people to go fuck themselves.
You could
and make
berate
money.
them all day from your house. Yeah.
Oh, I do that while I like drive,
And they
You know
don't
what I mean?
even ever have to see what you look like.
And you do that on Instagram sometimes to
Oh
people.
my god, I love.
So you're
to do
giving that away for free.
Oh my god.
So to go back and answer your question, what would I wear? My favorite thing to wear would be full on latex. And then in a session of my choosing, we do electro torture in some kind of prison scenario. Yeah, that's my
Like
specialty.
a cattle prod type of
Whoa.
thing.
Or are there little sensors you attach to their nips?
That happens, yeah.
We did that on an episode actually.
It's true. I got abs that day.
You didn't, but
No.
we tried.
Some said I did.
Okay.
People
Who
are
are
saying,
you paying? Like, are you seeing someone that you're paying? Because you're saying people are saying things.
People
that
are saying, I mean, this is a Trump technique.
Okay.
People
I
are
get
saying,
it. Okay.
yeah.
I've heard many times, numerous times.
Yes, everyone's saying it. So you're in, what are the clients wearing? Diapers?
Sometimes. Oh, I love those
Okay.
sessions.
Right to diaper.
Well,
There's-
little ball gags? Because this is a stereotype I've seen.
So 9 times out of 10, they are totally naked.
What do you see, Sam? What do you see for Joe? Do you see him
What do you
dominating, being dominated? What do you think is right for him? You know, let's help him because
I don't really need help, but I'm open to hear your answer, Sam.
I think overall you're probably fairly submissive, or you try to seem submissive on the outside. But you definitely seem like a pleaser in bed.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. No dominant. There's nothing dominant about you.
So be honest. Is that accurate?
Maybe. Yeah.
You never choked anybody, right? Oh, somebody wanted you to
They
choke
asked
them.
Well,
him
I
to.
did.
Yeah,
I did
yeah.
They
do
asked
it,
him
but
to.
I was uncomfortable.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember.
totally. I can see that.
I remember
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I remember when I told you to do that. It was-
Why did it make you uncomfortable?
I just wasn't expecting it. and then it happened. And
But honestly, I don't know if this is true because we've had this conversation before, and I don't know if what you told me is true or not.
Oh, no.
I'm not throwing
What
you
are
under
you
the
gonna
bus.
say?
I would never throw you under the bus like that. I wouldn't do that to you. So don't get worried. But we've talked about, I've asked him before about like porn that he watches and stuff.
Which I think is
And
important that you
Joe's mom,
talk
he doesn't
about
watch
that.
porn. Okay, this is all a big joke.
No, we're
or
recording
whatever.
a disclaimer for the beginning of this episode. Although I think they will.
I
Oh,
feel like
I
she'll
hope,
know from the title.
I
not to
hope my
listen.
mom listens.
She'll learn a thing or two.
She knows everything.
She knows everything.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. No.
That's fine.
But anyway, Joe and I have talked about it, and he has said he doesn't like pornography that is violent like that, or he's not into watching women get like smacked around. Like, you've told me that. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm basing what you're saying and what you're saying about not wanting to choke someone that maybe you're not into the objectification necessarily of women. How do you respond to that?
I mean,
Were you lying to me?
well, I definitely don't like I don't like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to watch that.
I think that's the misconception with BDSM is that it's objectification, but what you have to remember is that this is all consensual. There is objectification, but it is consensual. That is the main purpose.
Yeah. I mean, if we're going to get personal about my life,
Please.
I would say I do think I think the hardest thing about that one instance was that it was a surprise. It was,
Right in the
it
moment.
seems like a conversation I maybe be
Before
open to
you're
having.
inside.
Yeah, that's a fair point. No, that's a fair point.
You know what I mean? Like, because I think I would be open to. I mean, I would definitely be open to hearing what they like.
Would
and
you
what
wear a
they're
diaper?
Interested in. I'm wearing one now.
Yeah.
Number
But it's
one?
not sexual.
Or
It's
number
It's
two?
incontinence, yeah.
It's more for function. No, I mean I think I'd be open to things, but I think the hardest thing for me, and I think other people who I've been with, is maybe verbalizing some of these things that they might be interested in. But yeah, I would say ultimately I think I'm open-ish, but some things scare me definitely.
Like nipple clamps?
Yeah, well, yeah, because I'm very sensitive. My skin
He's a
is
sensitive
sensitive.
boy. He's a sensitive boy.
I
can
carry
vouch
a
for
bag
that.
on my shoulder. I have a bruise now on my shoulder. You know what I mean? It's like I just don't.
He's
think,
soft. He's soft.
Yeah, I don't. I think these things would affect me to a much heavier degree than perhaps other people.
What if someone wanted you to put the nipple clamps on them? And
I definitely think I would be more open to that idea because I think I would be very uncomfortable and shrieking in pain. I don't know if that would do anything for me.
what's your take, Sam?
From assessing Joe, I think he'd probably really be into some like funny superhero role play that turns into a tickling session.
You've nailed him.
Yeah.
You've
Yeah.
nailed him.
Just-
pegged him.
I think
You know
just
what I'm saying?
fully clothed and
Yeah.
we build a blanket fort
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
feeling
maybe.
real frisky. We make some s'mores on the
I was going to
stove.
say pop some popcorn.
Whoa,
And so
yeah.
pop a little popcorn, get wild, maybe hit
maybe-
each other with some pillows.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
And then we fall asleep in each other's arms.
Okay. I was
Yeah.
going to say butt to butt would be my fantasy is how we ended it. But if you want to,
Oh, how we ended it.
well, you were saying
You were
like,
inserting
well,
yourself into my fantasy.
no, it's our fantasy.
Oh, I didn't know
Oh.
it was with you. I thought it was just my ideal fantasy.
Sam, you've listened to a lot of the podcast.
It's riveting.
As a that sounded sarcastic, but
did,
I
but she
know
does
that
listen
was
to
you
it.
listen
She
to
likes
impression
it.
of Joe.
Oh, interesting.
Do you, as someone who has these really intimate, connections with people, and I'm sure you've seen a lot of things, what do you think of this friendship? Where do you think we're headed? Do we have hope? Do you think we need to what do we need to do? Is there something we can do to get closer?
I think this is really good enough. I think the more you open up to your friends about who you are, which sex is a huge part of that, that's the best thing that you can do to be closer, is to talk about real things.
Yeah.
and dirty things.
And Joe, I mean, we've talked a little bit about this stuff. Do you talk to other people about your sex life?
No.
Okay. So that's the answer I wanted, because if you said yes, I was going to get really jealous and mad.
Do you talk to people about your sex life?
Not me, but I don't
Not
want
really.
to.
Yeah, he doesn't want to know, and that's
I wouldn't wanna
perfect.
know.
Yeah, that's perfect. No, I mean, not really. I don't think so.
Although, actually, you've told
It's
me
not because
details.
I'm embarrassed
but-
about anything. It's just like, it's not like I get more joy out of, I'm more of like a voyeur type person. Like I get more joy out of knowing about other people. I am a voyeur,
That's
not
what
in a
married
sexual.
people do, don't you think?
Not in a
They're
sexual.
always interested in.
You always say that about married people. I've always been this way. I'm very interested in people's like things they do behind closed doors. I'm very interested in people's intimate lives
Me too.
that other people don't get to see. It's very fascinating to me. And I could sit and listen to someone for hours tell me about stuff like that. I could watch, I mean, I'm the kind of person where someone I barely even knows will post something on Facebook about someone they're dating. And I'll like fucking do a deep dive on that bitch. I'm like, who is this? Oh, they were married before. Oh, and I'll like, I want to know about people.
See, but this is why I do think like a dominatrix is so interesting, because, you know, I walk down the street and I kind of just like, I'm like, oh, everyone's kind of like me, where we're just sort of boring. Like, I think I'm pretty much how I am behind closed doors as I am out in public. But then it's so interesting to me that there are people who are just like wearing a suit and tie and going to work, and then they're going to a dungeon and having this like completely hidden separate life.
They're
Like, that is
dressing
very
up like a dog
fascinating.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really is interesting to me, but it's not, you know, it's not what I am, I don't think.
I mean, I think we all do that. We all play different roles.
I agree. I play different roles with different friends.
Well,
some
but,
friendships,
I mean, there's
some
just
one
different
way, some-
degrees, I guess. Because,
Yeah.
you know, I'm like, I get home and I take my pants off and I watch TV.
Oh, sick.
And,
disgusting.
you know,
Trying to make us throw
it's
up
just
over
like-
here.
I'm just splayed out across that
it's like a
little
horror film.
love seat, you know, and it's like hot and sweaty and it's damp. And, you know,
What's damp?
just
His boxer briefs.
everything. The couch.
Boxers. You wear boxers.
And yeah, so but I think that's one degree, but then there's like that other degree of like, yeah, I'm a dog, or I'm, you know.
I'm a dog
No,
will be a great soundbite too.
I'm
to
glad
pull
I
out.
said it softly.
To
I
pull
don't
out.
think you can enhance
Yeah.
it very much.
I'm a dog. Slow it down.
Can we do something?
What do you want to do?
What
Yeah.
if Laura, because I think she has a dominatrix spirit, right? Do you agree? Or wait,
Oh.
isn't there a word for someone who's like an emotional dominatrix?
Oh, manipulatrix.
Oh, a
manipulatrix.
I mean, Laura might be there. What's the definition of that? Just someone who.
It's all about the mind fuck. It's less about the dominance.
I don't want to mind fuck people.
Why? It's hot.
I just want them to know that I am above them in every way, and that
Okay,
they'll never be on
is
my
there a word
level.
for that?
You have you're
An ego.
female supremacy.
Oh,
I truly believe that we are like that men are
yeah,
inferior.
I
So
don't.
100%. So
I love men. I mean,
I'm married
I
to a
love,
man, but I think he's like exceptional and truly a diamond in the disgusting, nasty rough that is the male
you're
gender.
right.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're just horrible
Well,
all
that's
the
how
time.
you should feel
And they
about your
cause
husband.
wars
That's
and
nice.
they rape and kill and they're serial killers and mass murderers. And I'm like kind of over it.
so you should humiliate the ones that want you to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or in the ones that don't.
So that's what I was thinking. It'd be fun if we just did like a verbal dominatrix session with Laura, and you can like coach her, and she can abuse me.
Okay, Joe, we're not here to make your own personal like
I just
fucking
like-
Listen,
masturbation
Joe,
session.
That's
okay?
$250 an hour.
Oh, okay. I tried
Okay.
to pull a fast one.
But wait, though, I don't know what to do. I
Oh wait,
want
maybe.
you.
Oh, how about I'll do it, because I need more help
mean, I could
probably
do
than
it.
you.
You need a lot of help and like in many aspects. I don't
Okay.
even know where to begin.
All right, fine. Let's let Sam do it to you then, and I'll just watch from the side.
Why wouldn't she do it to you?
Because
I'm going to do it to both of you.
Okay.
oh,
see, that's
good.
what I
Oh,
think.
like we're a team that we came in together.
You were going to say a couple, and
Yeah,
I really
had
appreciate
to
that.
Alternate that.
Thank you, Joe.
All right. You've made Sam vomit. So
No, she likes it because she knows it's true.
Listen,
we're a friendship couple.
I
and
only
it's
vomit
okay.
on cue.
do you ever do you ever break character like that where you have to like laugh because of what's happening?
I laugh a lot during sessions. That's kind of my go-to. Is I'm the giggly,
Yeah.
maniacal.
Oh, so you don't hide it.
like little girl.
Okay.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Lots of giggling.
Just laughing at them
Yeah,
like they're pieces of
Like
shit.
Okay,
I have I had a guy who he likes fart sessions. I'm like, how do you not laugh through that?
Well, hold on.
But how
Yeah.
do you-
What's happening in a fart? You're farting?
Okay, we're not
Yeah.
talking about Joe's Friday night. Okay,
It's me splayed out.
wait out. He's already set the scene.
Damp.
Damp. No pants.
It's just like the dungeon.
Wow. Yeah, my
S'mores
apartment
on deck.
my old apartment especially was very dungeon like.
There were no roaches in our dungeon, Joe.
Oh,
Wow,
so you
she
have
has heard
heard,
that.
you
She's
have
heard that
heard
one.
that he had a roach infested apartment. It's disgusting. Okay, so yeah, let's just wait. But no, we should talk about the farting just a little bit more.
Okay, good.
Because
I
you know
wanted to,
we yeah. We're
okay.
gonna go there.
Now,
Since you brought it up,
who's farting?
Yeah,
And is
Where?
there a cone that where you could intake
Ooh,
the fart
or a cone to
export it?
magnify the sound.
Yeah, and is it sound, smell, or sight?
Okay.
Who do you think is farting?
Well, I would guess that you would be farting into this gentleman's face.
Correct.
Or gentlewoman's
Oh,
face.
you are?
Correct.
And how are you able to produce?
So that was my next question.
I mean, we all have our own magical abilities. That just happens to be mine.
Oh, wow.
But I mean,
Could you? I mean, I don't want to put you on the spot.
no, I'm not going to do it now. Also,
That's a good
also
follow-up,
bitch,
though.
pay me.
What?
I said, bitch, pay me.
Oh,
How much per fart? Because I could give you $10 right now.
I'm not going to fart on
Okay,
cue.
all
I
right.
mean, I could, but also if I,
I mean, I
if,
could.
Our Patreons
No, I-
is going to go through the roof. They're
If
like,
I,
do a fart episode. Please do a fart episode.
if I knew that the farting guy, because there was really only one or two, was coming in, I'd have probably about an hour to prepare. So we're eating like broccoli, hard-boiled eggs.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the hard-boiled eggs isn't necessarily to produce the gas, but to create a very
Scent.
pungent odor. Yeah.
Both.
Oh, eggs create gas.
Yeah.
I one time on this podcast, I ate a lot of onion, and
Yeah, and
that worked pretty effectively.
To
And I didn't get paid.
I told
for it,
you,
but-
I told you it's going to give you gas, and you said onions didn't give you gas.
Well, I guess when you eat that
Okay.
amount of them, it
Okay.
does. And
Okay.
yeah, it was intense. My
Oh.
mouth felt it for a day at least.
Interesting.
So,
So and a little
So
tip, little
yeah,
word
maybe
to the wise.
maybe bite right into a raw onion like an apple
Yeah, and then blow in his face too, because that'll be
at the
real
same time.
strong.
Yeah.
yeah, as you should.
So I think I could, we're saying, oh, Laura, she'd be so good, but I think I could have it. I think I could do it.
Hey, did they ever put one of those like gas, like hazmat type masks with the tube that goes up through it? You know, like on The Conjuring, or when what's the one where she the lady gets the vibes and she puts the mask on and that goes to the guy's ear and she writes out. You know what movie I'm talking about, right?
You just got really excited.
Did anybody ever put one of those masks on and the tube goes right into their face and you fart into the tube?
You're talking about Jackass 3D.
Am I?
I
never
they did
saw
it,
that.
or maybe it's Jackass 2. But
Okay.
and it's funny they were farting in it, and then
Oh,
one
and
of
then
the
he
guys
throws up.
pooped in it,
Yeah.
and then he vomited. I think he was wearing a space
It's
helmet
actually,
though.
it's
God,
amazing.
Jackass
Yeah.
is straight up BDSM. Period.
Absolutely.
Point blank. Like they jerked off a fucking horse in that show.
Okay, I don't.
Well,
it
I don't
went
agree
full-
with that.
It went full bestiality. That's
Bestiality
why
is
I
not
was
okay.
like, what? Okay, y'all went from homoeroticism to like full on bestiality.
well, they had it. I think they used it for
yeah, but they still. It was like,
Insemination.
yeah, it wasn't a farmer. Okay, it was the Jackass boys. It was
well,
Steve-O jerking off a fucking bull or something.
or was it? Yeah, it might have been Steve.
How do you know who it was?
I thought it was Johnny Knoxville. That was my
Gross.
first.
They're all
Crushing.
gross. They're just all gross.
Huge crush. You had a crush.
You had a crush?
No, you had a crush.
Oh, on Johnny Knoxville?
Yeah.
Well, he was the most mainstream, I guess. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why he had a
And you
great
like a mainstream
film
guy.
career, you know?
Yeah. Wasn't he in some?
He was in a few
movie
couple,
with
The Ringer or something.
There you go.
I don't
He was
know.
in a couple of really good movies that I can't remember the
Well, he
name
was in
of.
Bad Grandpa, but that was
Oh, yeah.
basically a Jackass
Jackass.
offshoot, if we're being
Yeah,
honest.
yeah,
you know?
yeah. Okay, so punish us, Sam.
Okay, yeah, because
We're
we
ready.
got that fart info.
Yeah, I got all the info I needed.
The best
Except you
part-
didn't tell me if you farted into a tube that went into someone's face directly.
No, but I do smoking sessions like that a lot.
Wait, well, maybe before can we go over different sessions? Because fart, now we have
okay.
smoke.
Okay, so wait,
Yeah.
you
So what's
smoked and
that?
blew smoke into someone's face, or you smoked with it? Because they say people can.
Or you
can
started a fire
with your
and
vagina. Smoke it with your vagina.
I don't know anything about what you're talking
Smoke
about.
the joint with your vagina. I don't
A
know.
joint of marrow?
Sure, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's what people call it.
I mean-
Could you
Mara.
vape your vagina?
I don't know if
sometimes
my
you get-
vagina's that talented.
Mine's not.
Mine
I
is
just
definitely
didn't know.
not.
I
I
just
didn't know it
assumed
could
maybe.
intake. I don't know how you
Well,
would do
I
that.
think it could intake because sometimes you get air inside. Like
I'm like
I feel like-
practicing right now.
Well, I was literally, I'm not even going to lie. When I was saying you could intake, I was Kegling
Yeah.
as I was saying it, thinking, let me visualize, let me, get in that headspace of smoking a joint with my vagina. Don't think I could do it, but it would be fun, I think.
Well,
if
maybe
you could.
that's an episode.
Just teaching how to do it.
I can't wait.
So a smoke. What is a smoke session?
Forced smoke inhalation. So it's usually people who don't smoke and they like you to smoke and blow it in their face, or they'll have some kind of apparatus.
Just like a Newport.
That's another thing. They're very specific about what type of cigarettes they want you to
a
smoke.
Marlboro.
Marlboro Red.
They're like, I want a parliament right
I want
now
a
to the
Virginia
face.
Slim.
Those are very popular.
Yeah.
Very
Okay.
They're like,
aesthetically.
oh, give me that Swisha Sweet right
Yeah.
now. Give me that Swisha.
That's about all the. Camel.
Menthol
Okay, Camel.
style.
all of them.
Okay, that's about all the.
That's I'm out of references too. But
and
we
if
did
any of
we had
they
a good
want,
run.
if they want to sponsor us, any cigarette companies.
Oh, for sure. And if you
Although actually, I think legally they can't pay for advertisements, right?
really
I had something about that. I don't know.
cigarette
true.
companies can't pay for advertisements anymore.
No, they cannot.
Not even in a magazine.
No.
I don't know.
They can pay us for an advertisement.
Well, that's
I don't
what
know
I'm
what
saying.
the fucking
We'll-
law is, but you can pay me.
We'll
bitch.
do it under the table. You know what I'm saying? I'll mention
yeah.
Virginia Slims if you want to give me some money. You know?
Oh Jesus!
I get no
they're
respect.
They're never gonna hire you ever. What's
Okay.
the most unexpected?
Let's go through all the sessions.
well, that's what I was gonna say. What's the most
Okay.
unexpected session?
I think fart was pretty.
Yeah. Well, no, fart's
Yeah.
expected though, isn't it? Like you're like people want you to fart, they want you to shit, they want you to piss, they want you to burp.
Is there a piss and shit session?
Joe,
What?
Yeah.
come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it is. It's not something that I would do, but yeah,
Okay.
I've definitely witnessed. I mean, I had a friend who can do golden, brown, and Roman shower on
Whoa,
command.
hang, back it
Brown
up.
shower?
Brown shower.
What's a
It's
Roman
liquid?
shower? Both.
Roman is vomit.
Oh my God.
A Roman shower.
Why is it called that?
Because didn't the Romans would eat so much that they wanted to eat more, and then they
And
were
then-
So it's a
Yeah.
historical reference.
It is a
Yeah.
historical reference.
How is your brown a shower?
It's just shower is just a term.
Okay.
But you
it's
could make it a
not-
shower.
I mean,
Well, you could, but I
could.
don't like that feeling.
You
Okay,
could-
but no
I
one.
guess if I'm getting 200 big ones.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. I mean, I don't know if I do it for 200, but there's a number. There's
Okay.
definitely a number. You know what I'm
300.
saying?
I mean,
a number.
overall, there are things that I like to do. I enjoy doing them, and then there are even just like simple things like foot fetish, which is incredibly popular that I'm not super into, but I would still take those sessions knowing like, okay, I can kind of work my way through this.
And that's just you're showing your feet and
And they're massaging them, or they're licking and sucking your toes.
and you don't really like that?
Joe's astounded. He's like,
Well, to me
someone-
that sounds kind of nice.
You want
You're
someone to
getting a
lick and
rub
suck on your toes?
From a
Well, I mean,
from a
From a big
stranger,
fat, nasty man.
I would like the massage. The licking and the sucking would be maybe
like
not
licking
as,
and sucking so hard that they'll take off your toenail polish.
Holy, wow.
Yeah.
Man, that seems like you could
Yeah.
say that as like a pickup line. Like, girl, I'll suck your toe so hard you won't have no nail
Strip
polish
your-
on no more.
strip
I
your
strip
nail.
your nail clean, raw.
Okay, so we have feet, fart, smoke. We have
Infantilism.
various showers.
So we've got
from-
baby play.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Cross dressing's a big one.
They are are cross-dressing, or
Yeah.
you are? Okay.
Yeah. We're having some girl
Just need to
time.
establish
We're
what's
having
happening.
some serious girl time.
girl time.
Yeah.
That's true, and
I love cross-dressing sessions.
I wear just my clothes though. So
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
I don't know. I feel like we could probably get into a good cross-dressing session, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You let me put makeup on you once
did I?
It's just it's a costume.
for my music video.
Oh,
Yeah. It's just a
That was-
costume.
That was
and
work.
eyeliner.
That was unpaid work.
You can be the woman you've always wanted to be. Who is that?
Yeah, who is she?
I don't
Let's get in
know.
touch with her. Let's meet
think.
her.
Let's think. I mean, I really truly think I'm pretty much who I am. It's hard for me to like pretend to be someone else. You know, like I have that problem of like,
You
if
won't
someone
even do
says
characters,
something
really.
like I'm not good at characters. Like 'cause I can't hide my expression sometimes. Like I'm like I worked at McDonald's for a summer and I was mopping the floor and I didn't know my face was doing this, but my boss was like, try and look like this is like not the worst job ever. Because I just, I can't help but portray who I am. So I don't think there's a Joe woman. It's just it would be me. It would be the same person.
But what would you be wearing?
Oh, let me tell you, I would be wearing. I
Last
don't know. I
season-
guess I would be wearing. I have no idea about women's fashion. Like when I've had girlfriends, I'm
You
like,
don't know
I
about
could never
men's fashion,
buy.
so
I
how-
do know.
No, you don't.
I do. People at work say I'm well
Who
dressed.
has said that?
These pants
That's
are bold.
a Donald Trump.
These are bold pants.
It's a fucking like
What
maroon.
color are those pants?
It's a fucking maroon.
It's like a light maroon.
No, it's like a.
Dark salmon.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're bold.
Who at work?
Fun.
What has been said to
Do you
at
want
work?
names? They said. I think my boss said that I'm like one of the top. It's like me and another guy
Okay.
that she said are like the best dressed at work.
I think you may be getting sexually harassed at your job.
Yeah, and then she makes me turn,
Yeah.
do a little turn.
She's like, do a spin. Hey, I dropped that pen.
I'm flattered though. Honestly, it's nice.
So it's consensual.
Yeah,
Okay.
Except that she's holding a promotion over your head or something.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the only
Yeah,
hard part.
that's not
It's
okay.
that power dynamic.
We used to say closer or further apart at the end of every
Wait,
episode.
are we done with the sessions? Because I mean, I really want an exhaustive.
I mean,
list.
it goes on and on and on.
Oh.
I even forgot a shower.
What's the other shower? We got it.
spit.
Ruby.
Periods.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean? Oh, no.
Well, it just seems. I guess I'm thinking of cleanup.
I
It's
just
like,
want to say you got to have a heavy flow to give a ruby shower.
Well,
My
you're-
flow is
you're
like
peeing.
non-existent,
You're peeing on your period.
but still, it's non-existent. It's like, it ain't gonna happen for you, bud. I mean, I can't bleed any more than I'm bleeding. I'm a one tampon a day kind of situation.
See, but
Not
yeah,
even
You're-
need a tampon. Really.
yeah, you really
It's just I'm
can't.
so tight. I'm so tight, so
you-
tiny. It's
can't
just a
capitalize
little
on
flow.
that.
I can barely even get a tampon in there, frankly. Are you gonna? So we're gonna do our session. We're gonna do our role play now.
okay.
Okay.
We've been building towards it.
We have, we
people at
have.
home, they're sort of
like, oh, are they going to
getting
do it or
you know,
not?
excited,
Yeah,
you
they're
know what I
like, I'm about to come. Are you going to come? I'm about to come.
Yeah,
They're trying
we're
to
like,
figure out
hold
when.
on,
wait. I'm
hold
not
on.
there yet. I'm not
Don't
there
you
yet.
fucking come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you
Well,
That's
now
what
they
you-
just did.
So that's
Fucker.
what you say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Sam,
Yeah.
please be mean to us. Or just, treat this like a session.
Like
we
a
just
session.
walk in the door.
We walked in,
Okay,
we're-
knock, knock, knock.
We're a couple, a couple of friends,
And we booked you.
and we want to get closer, and we're trying to explore our boundaries and
And we want a potpourri. We want a little fart session. We want a little, Roman tower.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
we just
Roman
want
tower.
We want all of it.
We're just
like
vomiting all over each
everything.
other.
Okay,
That's what that sounds
okay,
like.
so we're gonna knock, knock, knock. And yep.
Mistress
Hi, Mistress of
Silly.
Cecilia.
Cecilia. Uh-oh.
Hi, she
We're
said
in
that.
trouble. No,
We're
you said it.
excited to be here. Thank you for letting us come here, madam.
Don't say come like that in here.
Did I say come?
You did. Just
Oh,
be
it's-
careful.
Listen, both of you.
Oh,
Get up against the wall.
okay. Clip clop, clip clop. That was me walking.
At this point, I feel like both of you are very submissive.
Should I face the wall, ma'am?
You're against the wall.
Oh, but should I face
Yes,
the
you're
wall?
facing
Okay.
against the wall.
Okay.
I'm spreading your
I'm
legs.
facing the wall.
Okay.
That's
Joe's
right.
really close. He's got a boner, but he's really close to the wall. You
This
know
is
what I'm
like
saying?
No,
TSA.
his boner is up against the wall.
Thank you for noticing.
It's like
my
flipped
boner.
up.
Yeah.
Okay.
It-
I was trying to say that his penis is so small that he could have a boner
Okay,
sticking
well.
straight out and still be right up to the wall.
Ma'am.
I mean, I haven't taken his pants off yet, but
That's
if it
true.
is small, I'm going to tell him how
And
small it is.
micro penises are real.
Okay.
So I've been told.
Yeah.
They exist.
Anyway, my little
They're not
peen's
unicorns.
shrinking as we.
So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much.
We're against.
We get around on the wall.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We're
And
still on the wall.
Okay.
And then
And then I'll probably tie you up.
Yeah. Tie her up. What? I'm supporting you.
oh, he's being supportive.
As being a supportive friend.
yeah.
Yeah. Tie
It's
her
like,
up
go,
though.
Laura.
Seriously.
Tie her up.
We could do this like for real.
He's like gaggerish. Fucking.
I'm definitely gagging Joe.
No. Oh,
you thought she was gonna say me, and it was you. I support you gagging him.
Okay.
100%.
yeah.
Yeah, and I'm going to tie him up as well. But then we'll probably just tickle each other and play with pillows.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's a fun sesh. It's a fun sesh.
I don't like the gagging because I like being able to
We know.
express if I'm okay.
But no, there are ways
could
to
do
show
hand
you're
signals.
okay. Yeah,
Okay,
we do
we'll
hand,
do hand
signals.
signals.
I check in with you. Yeah.
Great.
You should try it out.
You know.
You could. You're kind of dating someone. You could.
It's very freeing.
You could just see what happens. You know.
Yeah.
You know what? You got to do it early. Start laying the groundwork early so
Yeah.
that later it's not a huge surprise.
Just get a little spank in.
Yeah. First time, give a little spank, and then see how she reacts. You know what I mean? And you may be on the path to a Russian shower.
And the
Russian. Oh, like with Russian dressing?
It's where you have a bunch of ladies pee on you, they film it, and then later they use it to blackmail you.
Oh.
That's hot.
Very good. Very good, Laura.
Oh, I feel like we're approaching the end of the session. Are you guys ready to come? Are we all
Are you
gonna come
talking to the
together?
audience or to us?
I already came.
Thank you. I was talking to you guys, but also the audience. But I don't want to get too much into that because I'm still trying to milk that Patreon situation. Still
Yeah.
$50 10
Prostate.
minutes, and the prostate milk as well. It's good for you. Keeps your bones strong. Guys, thank you so much for listening to Heavy Friending.
Yeah, Sam.
This has been quite an
thank
episode.
you
Yeah,
for coming on the show.
you've said coming so many times
I
tonight.
came on the show.
Yeah,
She
you
came on the
said.
show and,
Yeah.
you know, a
Come
lot of
on
people
this
liked
show.
it, I'm sure.
This has been an orgy.
I have been wanting to have an orgy with Joe for so long, and so
I do get
not
sweaty at the
not
end
like
of...
sexual, but like a
Like a friend
friendship.
orgy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not familiar with that idea.
You would probably like to be a baby.
No, I'm telling you, I like who I am.
I'm telling you.
I want to be me.
Yeah,
But
you
want
to be the special baby
You want to
boy.
be the best baby.
You want to be the best little
I'm
boy.
telling you,
Baby
I don't want that.
You're special.
I'm saying I want just to be treated like I'm a nice boy.
Yeah,
You are
good
a nice
Or a
boy.
nice man.
Who's
maybe.
thirsty for a little bit of mummy's milk?
Mommy's milk.
Open up. I do hope your mom listens to this.